welcome with us today Mr. Bill Packer. He is Digger Bill today.
I'm Digger Bill, and we are here at the library to dig into reading. Now, you don't have to dig deep into your pockets because everything here is dirt cheap. You don't even have to hold the china. So today, we're going to dig for bones, dig for buried treasure. We might even dig up some trouble just for fun. And while we're at it, we can dig each other. Can you dig it? Are you ready to play in the dirt? Then let's call a spade and dig in. Yes, the first thing we're going to dig is a hole. But what is a hole for? Let's check out this book called A Hole is to Dig by Ruth Krauss. It's a series of funny definitions because it's from a child's point of view. For instance, what is a face for? A face is something to have in front of your head. What are hands for? Hands are to hold, and arms are to hug with. What is a door for? A door is to open, and a door is to shut. And we all know at the library a book is to look at or to read. But what about holes? A hole is to dig, of course, but a hole is to sit in. A hole is to plant a flower. A hole is for a mouse to live in. A hole is to look through. And for me, a hole is for making magic. Over at McElligot's farm. In the springtime, it would fill up with water and make like a pool. And I would go, when I was a little boy, I used to go fishing in it. Well, one day, old man McElligot came by and had a little chat with me. He told me, young man, you're sort of a fool. You'll never catch fish in McElligot's pool. The pool is too small, and you might as well know it. When people have junk, here's the place that they throw it. I then answered, it may be you're right. There might be no fish. And again, well, there might. Because you never can tell what goes on down below. This pool might be bigger than you or I know. I might catch a thin fish, I might catch a stout fish. I might catch a short or a long, drawn-out fish. I might catch a fish with a pinwheel-like tail. I might catch a fish that has fins like a snail. I might catch a fish with a checkerboard belly, or even a fish with a strawberry jelly. I might catch a fish with a long curly nose. I might catch a fish like a rooster that crows. I might catch an eel. Well, I might, it depends. A long twisting eel with a lot of straight fins, and oddly enough, with a head at both ends. Some bumpneck old lobster, all bristle and muscle, might grab at my bait, then would I have a tussle. To land on this stuff might take 2 or 3 hours. The next might be easy, the kind that likes flowers. One doesn't catch this kind of fish as a rule. The chances are fine if McElligot's pool. Oh, the sea is so full of a number of fish, if the fellow is patient, he might get his wish. That's why I think I'm not such a fool when I sit here and fish in McElligot's pool. That is obviously from Dr. Seuss, McElligot's Pool. Well, if you like to dig around, you probably like gardening. So here is a story about a garden, and a bear, and a hare. He tricked him. If you want to know where, you can see it up there. Once upon a time, there was a very lazy bear who had a lot of land. Not far down the road lived a hare who didn't have any land. So Hare hopped over to Bear's house, woke him up and offered him a business deal. Hare said, all I need is the field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profits right down the middle. Would you like the top half or the bottom half? Bear thought he'd like the top half, and Hare agreed. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family planted, watered, and weeded. When it came time for the harvest, Hare dug up the carrots, the beets, and the radishes, took off the tops, threw them into a pile for Bear, and kept the bottoms for himself. Bear woke up, looked at his pile, and said, but Hare, all the best parts are in your half. Well, you wanted the tops, Hare said. So Bear insisted that next season he should get the bottoms instead, and Hare agreed. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family planted, watered, and weeded. When it came time for the harvest, Hare gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery, took off the roots, threw them into a pile for Bear, and kept the tops for himself. Bear woke up, looked at his pile, and said, but Hare, all the best parts are in your half again. And Hare said, well, you wanted the bottoms this time. I think Bear learned his lesson, because from that point on, he planted his own crops, and he got both the tops and the bottoms. And Bear and his family opened the vegetable stand. That's Tops and Bottoms by Janet Stevens. Let's play a little game of Tops and Bottoms. I need someone who likes to play a game. We need a game player, game player, game player. How about you, sir? Come join me, please. Yeah. Come on up here. I'm Digger Bill. What's your name? Again? Cody. Hi, Cody. Thanks for coming up here. Right here's a good spot for you. Cody, this is a game of Tops and Bottoms that uses 2 tubes and 2 what? Big crayons, yeah. Now, what color is this? What color is this? Very good. Now, Cody, would you like to be the red player or the yellow player? It's up to you. He's going for red. Now, Cody, the pointy part up here, that's tops. The flat part down here, that's bottoms. If you hold it like this, you're holding bottoms. If you hold it like this, you're holding tops, even though the top's on the bottom's on the top. You got that, though? All right, so you hold it by the bottom. You also get a tube, that's for you. So you show everyone your tube, show everyone your crayon, and cover the crayon with the tube. Very good. Put your hand on top and do this. Very good. Now let's count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm holding bottoms. What do you have? You're holding bottoms. Very good. That was a tie. They could get tricky. Show everyone your tube. Show everyone your crayon. Cover the crayon with the tube. Put your hand on top. We go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm holding bottoms. What do you have? Oh, we are holding tops this time. Okay, well turn it around so you're holding bottoms, because that's the art of this there. Okay, very good. And cover the crown. Yep, there you go. Show everyone you have bottoms. Right, we're going to count to 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Take the tube off. I'm holding bottoms. What do you have? You're holding tops again. Sorry, this isn't going as well as you thought. Is it? So, show everyone your tube. Turn around so it's holding bottoms. That's right. Show your tube, show your crayon, cover the crayon with the tube. And on top, I'm going to give you another chance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm holding bottoms. What do you have? Oh, you're holding tops. Okay. You know what? The problem is you're supposed to be holding bottoms like this, and you were holding tops like this. Yeah, it's not working out. Tell you what, let's trade crayons. Perhaps the yellow one would be easier for you. So show everyone your tube, show everyone your crayon. Cover the crayon with the tube. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm holding bottoms. What do you have? Oh, you've got tops again. Okay, tell you what, hold it back. I'll make mine like yours, okay? That'll be fair. So hold it by tops. Cover use the tube, cover the crayon, that's right. All right, sure, go one more time. You're holding tops, okay? This time, put your hand on top. Everybody say the magic words, dig into reading. Here we go. Dig into reading. I'm holding bottoms. What do you have? garden, you notice that you need good soil with a lot of nutrition in it. And you can make soil by composting. Okay? Animal life and vegetable life, when they die down and they become part of the soil and part of the dirt. And you can help nature do this by putting a bunch of organic matter into a pile. We'll do that right here. We'll make some compost. We'll make some soil, okay? We'll use a special recipe. It's called Compost Stew by Mary McKenna, and she uses a different ingredient for every letter of the alphabet. So here we go. You can use apple core, bananas bruised, coffee grounds with filters used, dirt clods crumbled, eggshells crushed, pulp left behind all mush, grass clippings, hair snippings, and an insect or two. And just put it in the pot and let it all rot in the compost stew. St. Jack-o'-lanterns, kitchen strips, laundry lit from fire traps, mulch removed from garden beds, nutshells, oatmeal, paper shreds, quarry dust, rye bread crust, and seaweed strand of you. Put it in the pot and let it all rot in the compost stew. Let's pray. Underbrush prunings, vegetable trimmings, wiggly worms with compost cravings, Christmas tree needles, yellow pine shavings, and zinnia heads from flower beds whose blooming days are through. Just put it in the pot and let it all rot in the compost stew. Now open the pot and what have you got? Compost stew. Yeah. Well, what kind of animal likes to dig around in the garden dirt? And how do you tell which end of the worm is which? You tickle them in the middle and see which end laughs. What kind of a worm likes to read? A bookworm, of course. Now, I have a friend, Bertie the bookworm, who works at my library. And I thought you might like to meet him. He's usually working at the front desk at the library. Let's see how he's doing. Okay, he must be in the back reading a book. Well, while we're waiting for him to come out, you can take a tour of the library and see if there are any books we'd like to check out today. What kinds of books could we check out? We could check out a fairy tale, like Peter Pan or Sleeping Beauty, right? We could check out a how-to book. How to make a paper airplane or how to make compost. We could check out a geography book to learn about the world that we live in. We could check out an adventure book. It could be a story about climbing a mountain, or it might be about digging for buried treasure, like Treasure Island. We could check out a history book so we can learn about the past. It might even be a biography, which is a story about someone's life. We could check out oh, there's Bertie. Hi, Bertie, where were you? Oh, he was in the back at the Dewey Decimal 793 section. That's where the magic books are. Bertie wants to show you a magic trick. Would you like to see him do a magic trick? Cool. Bertie says that if he turns his back and everybody says the magic words, I dig reading, he'll disappear. Can you do that? Let's say dig into reading. Here we go. Dig into reading. And look, Bertie disappeared. He's gone! Isn't that a good trick? What? What? Turn around? Is he back here? Oh, you think he's behind here? Okay, well, I'll look. No, that was a good guess, though. means that Bertie is back at the library sitting at his desk. Oh. Well, now I'm starting to get a little worried. If you see Bertie, would you let me know? Is he under that chair? No, that's a water bottle. I don't think he got too far. This summer. You are so smart. Give yourselves a hand. And let's give Bertie a hand too, because he doesn't have one. Yeah. He tried to do the hokey pokey one day. He got as far as the net. That was it. If you're gonna dig around in the dirt, you're gonna get dirty, aren't you? Here's a story about a dog who got so dirty that his parents or his owners didn't even recognize him. Harry was a white dog with black spots who liked everything except taking a bath. So one day, when he heard the water running in the tub, he grabbed the scrubbing brush and buried it in the backyard. Then he ran away from home. He played where they were fixing the street and got very dirty. He played at the railroad and got even dirtier. He played tag with other dogs and became even dirtier still. He slid down a coal chute and got the dirtiest of all. In fact, he changed from a white dog with black spots into a black dog with white spots. He was tired and hungry, so he ran back home. But the people at the house said, "Hey, there's a strange dog running around our backyard. By the way, has anyone seen Harry?" Harry tried to show them that he was Harry. He started to do all his old and clever tricks. He flip-flopped, he flop-flipped, he rolled over and played dead. He danced and he sang. He did these tricks over and over again, but everyone just shook their heads and said, "Oh no, it couldn't be Harry." Harry gave up, so he ran to the corner of the garden and began to dig furiously. He found the scrubbing brush and carrying it in his mouth, he ran into the house, hopped right into the bathtub and sat up begging with the brush in his mouth, a trick he certainly had never done before. "Why, this little doggy wants a bath," cried the little girl. Her father said, "Well, why don't you and your brother give him one?" Harry's bath was the soapiest he'd ever had, and it worked like magic. "It's Harry!" they all cried. They combed and brushed him lovingly, and Harry once again became a white dog with black spots. That's Harry, the big dog. Let's go digging for rocks. Anybody have a rock collection?
Bertie was after you.
Cool. Well, I'm using this fun and educational book called The Rock is Lively from Aston and Long. It features 40 different rocks and gemstones, and I made flashcards of all of them. Now this gold, that's kind of valuable, so I'm putting that aside for just a moment. And now we're going to give away some of these rocks and gemstones to some people in the front row here. Hi, could you just take one out, please? They're all different. We're just going to get a little collection here. I can take one too. Thank you. Just mix them up some more. All right, there you go. And get another one here. And you want to here. Hi. You having fun? Thanks for coming today. All right. Here's another one. Okay. Let's just do one more. Great, thank you very much. All right, you can go sit down. Thank you very much for volunteering. But I do need a prospector, someone who can go digging for gold. Yeah. How about this one? Here, come join me. Hi, I'm Digger Bill. What's your name? Tristan. All right, Tristan, right over here, please. Right here's a good spot for you. Tristan, you're going to be our prospector. Tristan. Very good. Yeah, that's very much Tristan. Thank you. Thank you. All right, now your job is to find the gold, okay? Now here's the gold. This is what it looks like, and it even says gold on it for easy reference. And I'm going to show you where it is. It's in this envelope. You can even hold on to the envelope. But we also have some other rocks and gemstones. Let's see what we have here. You have graphite. This is a mineral that we use inside pencils, so you can write with it. Here, you can hold on to that too. And here we have topaz, very pretty rock. And you can hold that. And you have fluorite. Isn't that a pretty purple? A lot of these rocks have ITE at the end of their name. Right? Okay, there's another one. And here's limonite. See, another ITE. It's got yellow-green color to it. There you go. And we got some more over here. Sulfur. Oh, that's a beautiful yellow. And there you go. And here's another one. Nickel. A kind of a greenish rock. That's cool. There you go. And we have lava. Where does this come from? Yeah, right out of the volcano, and when it hardens, it becomes lava. And that's for you too. Okay. Do you know where the gold is? You know where it is now? Not at all, do you? Okay. But your job is to find the gold. Now, I have 8 envelopes here. If I divide by 2, how many is that? 4. So I'll hold 4 envelopes in one hand, and then 4 more in the other. What's your name again? Tristan, good memory. I wish I could remember like that. Tristan, do you think the gold is in this hand or in this hand? Let's ask our audience first. How many think the gold is in this hand? Very good. How many think it's in this hand? It's about half and half. What do you think, Tristan? You think it's in this hand and it's not in this hand? That's fine. We'll get rid of those. All right, we have 4 left. Tristan is right. One of these has gold in it. How many think the gold is in this hand? How many think the gold is in this hand? How many think it went into the laundry chute? Yeah, it could have. Tristan, what do you think? You think it's in this one? Not over here? All right, I have just 2 left. If Tristan is right, one of these has gold in it. How many think this one is gold? How many think this one is gold? How many think it went into the laundry chute? Tristan, what do you think? He's going for this one, not this one? Would you like to trade, change your mind? No? Would you like to trade for what's behind the curtain? No, just a bunch of boxes. Okay, so which one? This is the one with the gold in it? Okay, get rid of this one. Let's see how you did. Here, you take it out. The gold! Congratulations! Prospector Tristan, you found the gold. You are a successful prospector. I think you're going to be rich. Let's hear it for Tristan! Wow, how did he do that? What kind of book does a rabbit like to read? How about one with a happy ending? This is a book with a happy ending. It's called Too Many Bunnies by Matt Novak. I'm going to tell you the story from cover to cover. It's a very short story, okay? It goes like this. In a green field, there were 2 holes. One hole was very empty. The other hole was filled with bunnies. Chubby, fuzzy, floppy, whiskers, and bob. Chubby said there were too many bunnies in this hole. So Chubby hopped out of the hole. Across the field and into the empty hole. Big, said Chubby. Chubby is right, said Fuzzy. This hole is too crowded. So Fuzzy hopped out of the little hole, across the field, and into the not-so-empty hole. Comfy, said Fuzzy. Yeah, that hole does look a lot better over there, said Floppy. So Floppy hopped out of the old hole, across the field, and into the new hole. Nice, said Floppy. It's cold over here, said Whiskers. So Whiskers hopped to the old hole, across the field, and into the almost full hole. Cozy, said Whiskers. I'm lonely over here, said Bob. So Bob hippity hop over to join the other bunnies. Chubby said, there are too many bunnies in this hole. But across the field there was an empty hole. It looks big, said Chubby. It looks comfy, said Fuzzy. It looks nice, said Floppy. It looks cozy, said Whiskers. Wait for me, said Bob. And that's why there are always too many bunnies. If you have a chance to check out the book, you really should, because it's die cut in such a way that when you turn the pages, the rabbits actually move from one hole to the other. It's amazing. It's just like magic. Well, we told some stories that had to do with digging, and we told a story about a dog. How about the best of both worlds? This is the story of The Dog Who Could Dig by Jonathan Molly. Digger the dog was a bit of a klutz. He buried his bone and forgotten the spot. He sniffed round the garden in search of his nibble, till he sniffed something nice, and he started to dribble. So he stuck in his paws, and he scratched and he dug, till he found something hard, and he gave it a tug. When he opened his eyes, can you guess what he found? It wasn't the bone he left underground, but a rotten brown shoe with a hole in the toe that someone had dropped a long time ago. I can't eat that, Digger said with a frown. My bone must be deeper. I'll dig further down. So he stuck in his paws and he scratched and he dug till he found something else, and he gave it a tug. When he opened his eyes, can you guess what he found? It wasn't the bone he left underground, but a mine-crafting miner all covered with soot, very surprised to be tugged by the foot. I can't eat him, Digger said with a frown. My bone must be deeper. I'll dig further down. So he stuck in his paws and he scratched and he dug till he found something else, and he gave it a tug. And when it was out, can you guess what he found? Buried away deep under the ground? Big bones aplenty and small ones galore, all that was left of an old dinosaur. Now wait just 1 minute, came a voice from aloft. Those bones are rare and not to be scoffed. But I'm hungry, said Digger. Those bones are my dinner. If I don't eat them soon, I'll end up much thinner. Look here, said the lady. I'm not being funny. Give me those bones, and I'll give you some money. And when she was gone, Digger went to the shop and piled up his cart with packs of pork chops. He bought burgers and steaks and sausage on strings, hot spicy pies, and fried chicken wings. He invited his friends for a beautiful dinner where no one had bones and no one got dinner. That's The Dog Who Could Dig. Well, here's a book about underground animals, and I chose 4 of them to feature in my book, Underground Animals by Digger Bill. So I've got 4 copies here. They all look alike, and I'll just put some here, and I need some volunteers. How about this young lady, and this young man, and this young lady, and okay, Mickey Mouse here, come on, sure. All right, everybody stand beside one of the books so everyone can see all of you. Very good, I'm Digger Bill, thanks for coming up, what's your name? Wait, thanks for coming up, what's your name? A very quiet name, thank you, what's yours? Isabella, hello, and your name? Will, give them a round of applause for coming up. Go. I also have 4 underground animals. What kind of animal is this? Well, not quite. Turtles like to hang out in water a lot, but this is a tortoise who lives in the desert tortoise, and he lives to be about 8 years old, but he spends 3/4 of his life hiding underground. That's a lot of years sleeping, isn't it? All right, can you hang on to that, please? Thank He's wearing the funny hat because he looks like Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog who sees or not sees his shadow on Groundhog Day. Now here's another one. Yeah. Now snakes don't actually dig under the ground because they don't have arms and legs, but they like to hang out in the tunnels that other animals have dug. Here's one for you to hold. And here's one more. This is an insect. It's called a cicada. Now baby cicadas, called nymphs, live under the ground for 17 years before they come to the surface to be grown-ups. And then they die. They only live about a month after that. Yeah. So we have 4 random kids, 4 random, well not really random because I handed it to you. So tell you what, everybody get in a circle in the middle. And I want you to trade animals with somebody else, okay? And trade it again and again and again. Keep trading until you use your chairs. Trade, trade, trade. Switch, switch, trade some more. Keep trading, keep trading. Oh, you guys are good traders. All right, time's up. Now go stand by a different book than you were before. Okay, so now we have 4 random books, 4 random animals, and 4 random kids. Let's see what happened here. You ended up with the woodchuck or the groundhog, didn't you? Now, these books look alike, but only the covers are the same. The contents are different. You see, this book is all about groundhogs. See? That's pretty cool. You found the groundhog. Thank you. And you got the desert tortoise. I'll take a look here. Oh, yeah. Look. It's all about desert tortoise. Cool. Thought you missed it for a moment. Oh, you got snake? Let's check this one out. Oh, this is the book about snakes. Congratulations. That one's really cool. By process of elimination, you can probably guess that this is the one about cicadas. 4 random kids, 4 random books, 4 random animals. They all lined up. Give them all a round of applause. Thank you. Now I invited a special friend to come join us today. He's a coal miner. And I thought you might like to talk to him because we could dig into his thoughts and unearth what he's thinking. So everyone, please give a big round of applause, welcome, and a big hello to our special guest. Say hello. Well, that's because you've been underground, and your eyes will get used to it very soon, I'm sure. Now, everyone knows that you are a coal miner. Could you introduce yourself, please? What is your name? Doug. You dig for coal, and your name is Doug? That's kind of funny. Yes? Well, never mind. Now, what kind of animal are you? Well, I'm a mower, and it's my goal to dig a hole to find the coal. Oh, that's a pretty good slogan. I'm my soul. That's even better. I'm on a goal. Well, I think that's probably enough. My joke's my soul. You keep that up, you'll be digging your own grave. What's that? Are you a miner, too? Oh, no. I'm not a real miner. I just dress like one on stage. Oh, you just bright. Yeah, I know someone who's not too bright. Is that a dude? Never mind. So tell us what goes on down in the mines. Do you ever have any major problems? Oh, just minor. Well, that's good to know. I'll bet you get pretty dirty, don't you? Oh, yeah. I get pretty dirty. Salesman stopped at my house. I got stuck in the mouth. Oh, okay. How do you know when your miners are done doing your job? We see the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, that makes sense. What is that you're sitting on? Oh, that's a hole. Really? It looks like the top of a mountain or something. It's a hole. Yeah, really, doesn't it look like the peak of the mountains out there? It's not like a mountain out of a molehill. Well, what did you want to tell the boys and girls? I want to encourage them to read. Well, that's very good, and the library is a great place to do that. I really dig it.
Sure you're not.
Oh, no, I dig it. That means I like it here. You see, they have a section for kids right over there, and there's a section for teens and a section for adults, too.
I can't go in the adult section.
Oh, really? How come?
I'm a minor.
Oh, no, anybody can go in any section. You can pick out any book you want, and DVDs, too. That's right, and CDs and magazines. Did you know that our mole is featured in a book?
Oh, it's just a minor part.
Oh, you're too humble. You're actually the main character. You see, you're on the front of What a Treasure by Jane and Will Hillenbrand. It's a story about how you got your first shovel. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, and I started to dig for treasure.
That's right. You see, Doug dug with a brand new shovel until he found a twig. And a little bird flew by. What did she say?
Oh, what a treasure, just what I need.
Because that twig was just what she needed to help make a sturdy nest. And you gave it to her, didn't you? Then Doug dug and dug some more until he found a shell. And a snail crawled by, and what did he say?
Oh, what a treasure, just what I need.
Because that shell was just what he needed to create a cozy home. And you gave it to him, didn't you? Then Doug dug and dug some more until he found another hole. And up popped another little mole. And what did you say?
Oh, what a treasure, just what I need.
Oh, see, that's a sweet story, Doug. Yeah. Now, Doug is also featured in a National Geographic book called Dirt. Why did they pick you for this project?
Because I'm an expert on dirt.
That's right. In this book, Doug tells us all about dirt, how it comes in different colors and shapes and textures, and how dirt or soil is as important to life on Earth as air or water. So there you have it. 2 more books that you boys and girls could consider checking out. You can take your pick.
And don't forget your shovel, too.
Well, that's good advice. Let's thank Doug for coming on the show. Something was making noise in my backyard, and I set out a trap and I caught the little critter. He heard him a bit, and I brought him with me. Would you like to see?
Yeah. Yeah.
I cut some holes in the top of this box so he can breathe while he's sleeping. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, there he is. Isn't he cute?
Look at Tatum.
Oh, I'll get him out. I call him Stinky. Come on out, Stinky. Come here. Come here. He's a little scared. We're at the Stereotype Tower Library. We were invited. Isn't he cute? He likes to have this neck scratched. Don't you? Would you like to pet him?
Yeah.
You can pet him. I don't mind. He's really friendly. Once you get your leg. Did you know that you can teach animals to do tricks? Oh yes. All you have to do is give him a little treat every time he does a good job. That lets him know how much you love him, and he'll love you right back again. Isn't that right? Oh, here, give me some more. Yeah. And make sure that he gets plenty of milk too. You should take good care of your pet. Oh, he was thirsty. He loves it back in milk. When he's done, he'll show you a trick. You want to see him do a trick? Okay, he's done. So here we go. A trick from Stinky. Stinky, stay. 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 Isn't that a well-trained animal? He does another trick too. Stinky. roll over and play dead. That's his favorite trick. Sometimes he'll do that for hours. Stinky, that was very good. Stinky, we're done with play dead. Hello? Something's wrong. This is an emergency. What can we do? Oh, call that number. 911, that's it. They'll come and do CPR, CPR, CPR. Oh, it didn't work. We're going to have to do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Now breathe life back into him. Ew. I have to try. A hand. There you go, Stevie. Good catch. All right, now go read a book, and then you can take a nap, all right? Thank you, Stinky. Give Stinky a round of applause. If you want to dig for buried treasure, you don't have to go any further than your library. I dug up some treasures. You want to see what I dug up at the library? Well, if you like to dig with construction equipment, there's always Mike Mulligan and his steam shovel. Remember this? It's a classic from 1939. They also have Diary of a Worm by Doreen